Alright, so I actually have a friend on the way, so we're gonna see how quickly we can get through this. So, hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today we're talking about my March TBR. I actually have a lot of books on loan from my library via audiobook, so I wanted to talk about those. But I also have a few books in real form, and I'm gonna see how quickly I can go through this because I have a friend coming over. So right now I'm reading Gunslinger Girl. I'm about halfway through, and I talked about that in my February wrap-up, so don't forget to go watch that to catch up a little bit and see what I'm planning on thinking about that one. The first book I want to read in March is Now I Rise, which is the sequel to And I Darken. This series, I don't know if it's going to be a duology, a trilogy, or an actual series, follows a female version of Vlad the Impaler and sort of her story that follows along with Vlad's story, so I really like that and I think it's super interesting. The next book that I want to read is Forest of a Thousand Lanterns. This is an East Asian Snow White retelling, so I'm super excited about that. The book after that I want to read is They Both Die in the End. I've been waiting for this one on audiobook for a little bit. I don't quite know how I'm going to react to it, so it's going to be a very emotional read because obviously both characters die at the end, but I can't wait to read it because I've heard a lot of great reviews. After that, I am hoping to get through Batman Nightwalker. I got this back in February. I really liked the Wonder Woman retelling in the DC Icon series, so I can't wait to read this one as well. One of my friends is extremely excited to read this as well, so we're both excited that we got a copy. The next book that I have on audiobook that I will be reading is The Shadow Queen. I don't know anything about this book, but the cover was super cool and I just think it might be interesting. The other books I'm really hoping to get through this month are One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm actually helping one of my neighbors write a book report about this. Unfortunately, he's really sick. So while his classmates get to read similar books, he has no one to talk about them with. So his mom asked me to read this and then we can talk and just hang out and I can help him with his book report a little bit. So this one will be super interesting to read because it deals with mental health and I can't wait to see what happens there. The next book that I'm hoping to get through because it's almost up on my audiobook holds is Snow Like Ashes. I heard one other booktuber talking about this, so I can't wait to start this series and see what I think of it. I've had this book for a while and I know it was on like 3 TBRs in a row and I still haven't gotten to it, but hopefully this month. I'm hoping this month. Another book that I'm hoping to get on audiobook is Bright Smoke, Cold Fire. As far as I know, this is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, but I don't know much more than that. The cover looks cool and that's honestly what I bought it off of, but I can't wait to read this because it just sounds interesting. But I don't want to go into it knowing too much because it is a retelling, but just the cover looks interesting and that intrigues me. The last book that I have in this pile is Truth Witch. This was suggested to me several times, so I thought I would pick it up, but I'm not 100% sure on it. I could see me DNFing this book pretty quickly, but I'm not sure. I don't know much about it. It was just highly suggested, so we'll see what happens. And with that, I'm going to remind you to check out my Instagram and Twitter and blog, which are all linked down below. I know I post much more on my blog than I do on this channel, so feel free to go check that out. And I will talk to you guys later because it sounds like my friend just pulled up in the driveway. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.